It's like if I take you to Disneyland and I get really stressed out because you're like being loud.
Yeah, and then like it would be like Disney would.
I'll be like,
but Disney would,
I took Hassan and I had to be
right.
like, stop saying homophobic things at Disneyland.
I could not.
I know.
It was gay night.
So,
Okay, is it rolling? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another absolute banger of fear and the greatest podcast in the world. Much better than Trash Taste. Much better than The Yard. I'm telling you right now, number one, much better than Dropouts?
No.
No, we're not better than Dropouts. That's a TikTok podcast, so they're obviously better than us.
We're worse than all of these podcasts.
What is Dropouts?
No matter what metric you look at.
We will talk about that in a brief moment,
sure.
but before I do that, obviously we have an incredible guest today. We have Connor. Connor Dog, Veterans Affairs Office, Connor Dog, Virginia.
What's up?
CDawgVA.
Okay, I don't have that many.
He's in the building.
Connor Dog.
Okay, that too.
He's in the building. Cutie Cinderella's in the building.
I'm here. My
I'm
nose
in
is
the
itchy.
building.
I didn't do coke, but it's weird because I'm touching my nose that people probably think I did. I'm touching it a lot.
It's like 11 a.m.
Absolutely no one was going to think that, but now that you brought that up, I'm thinking it.
I keep putting Vaseline on my lips because I got a sun blister, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, what is that? How does that happen? What is a sun blister?
Well, I was in so I lost. Didn't win the bet. I don't know if you know this, but I drove.
Oh.
I didn't get on the airplane.
Oh yeah, no, I did know. I actually
You did text me.
I texted you, and you. What did you say?
Nothing. I didn't reply to you.
Like you didn't reply to me.
Yeah.
Because I was the reason why I texted you is because like sometimes I want to reach out to you, but like I'm obviously not very good at that sort of thing. So I like try to do it. Like I'm like, what do I say in this situation?
Would you just say hi?
Good luck.
No, I just like, well, I get like uncomfortable because I know it's like hugging someone. No. I know she hates being hugged. So literally yesterday at your event, I walked up to her and I was gonna give her a hug, and then we just awkwardly walked past each other, and she went, ugh. and I was like, I know normally I would have gone in for a hug, but like I can't do it with her. So like, cause I know she's gonna be weird. So I'm like uncomfortable, but I'm trying my best to be like a better person and to be a better friend.
He's like the uncle and I'm like the gamer that comes out of my room and he's like, nice to see you out of the den every once in a while.
And she just gives me nothing. Like it's just fucking radio
I make your
silence.
birthday cake every year.
Okay, but that doesn't count. It's like radio silence.
That's pretty good though.
It's either radio silence or she just like straight up will throw lasers at me with her eyes.
That's just my face.
She's doing it right now.
That's my face.
She's doing it right now.
Oh, I feel like I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. I don't know if I'm like just not.
He sees my face differently.
Yeah, you were staying at her house, so
yeah,
it's different.
That's right. I feel like I get it. You know,
there's a threat there.
This is my face. I look angry all the time.
I also have like resting bitch face most of the time, so I have to like consciously smile. Otherwise, people think I just don't like them, and so I have to like think about that.
I think it's because you're British, like you're Welsh, but like people have that expectation of you, though.
Yeah, and I think the accent doesn't help, and I'm kind of like monotone a lot of the time. I try, Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
I
got a sun blister because I was in the car for like, it was like 30 hours total, and I didn't put sunscreen on my lip because who knew? And then I got all these blisters.
I didn't know that.
And Ludwig this morning said that it was a herpy, and he called me a floozy. It's not a herpy though.
That's a great insult though.
I know.
It's like 1930s.
He thinks
movie.
I get around. Yeah. If you don't have herpes, you're cringe.
So
everyone's got them.
Okay, well, possibly,
but not me.
I have a question.
Blister.
Can you also drive very long distances? Can you do like an 8-hour drive? Like it's not a big deal.
I'm thinking of the last time I've done it, and it's been quite a long time. I mean, I have in the past 8 hours.
Like as in you're driving.
No.
You're driving.
Yeah. I remember back when I had a 9 to 5, I went to Vegas one time because my Turkish friends were visiting. And I was like, oh, we got to go to Vegas. And we went to Vegas, and I got hammered that night. And then I woke up at like, I think it was like 5 a.m. And I remember just like having to drive back because I remembered I had work on Monday. And I've like done that before.
That's only like 4 hours.
Yeah, but it's, that's like the longest distance I've driven in a while. But
really?
I've never driven more than like in like one go, like 3 hours.
I'm a drivey girl.
I don't get it. I meet Americans who like don't bat an eye at like an 8-hour drive, and I don't understand it.
It's because we don't have public transit, so it's like completely beyond comprehension to like not drive to places. I hate it. I don't like driving.
Well, whenever we try to get our friends to meet up in the UK, like you can drive the entire UK in like 6 hours, like the entire country,
Really?
from like top to bottom.
I should go there.
Yeah.
Wait, what's there besides London?
There's a lot of places. My country, Wales. Beautiful. Okay. Loads of castles. You ever seen castles?
I've never seen a real one. Just
lots of sheep.
So many castles, tons of beautiful nature, better than American nature, personally. Scotland's sick.
Oh yeah, I want to go to Scotland.
Scotland's awesome. If you go to Edinburgh, you go out of the station, and as you come out of the station, you turn around, and on this like hill, this amazing like large hill, there's a castle like hanging over.
Can you buy it?
They're actually cheap.
Yeah, a lot of castles. Buy one.
Well, no, because the problem I looked into
it's cheap in comparison to American real estate. Let me just put it that way.
No, also, I mean, even in the UK, they're like normally, I'd say, fairly reasonably priced. The problem is that we have like protections under the government for different types of properties. You can't do anything to it. Like you can't like change a wall. You can maybe decorate the interior, but you cannot like paint over anything.
You can't like add insulation.
No, nothing like that. Like, and if you want to have like internet, like. I think it would be a tough challenge. So it's like
the upkeep is also unimaginably expensive. Like you need slaves.
And okay.
I mean that's how they maintained
cheap.
it.
That doesn't sound expensive.
And then also like if you wanted to like a lot of these have like certain walls or like masonry that is so like it can only be done by like 3 people in like the UK.
Wow.
You have to like be. It's like a generational thing that has to be passed down, and you have to be certain qualified.
Castle trained.
And so you have to wait forever for them to be available, and then when they are available, you're paying like dumb money. I looked into this, so I was really curious, because there was one like nearby where I grew up that was really cheap, and I was like, maintenance is insane.
You kind of have to be like a lord to
You have to be like really into the castle. I think like the castle everything.
I could have castle autism.
Okay.
There's just no way you'd be able to maintain it, and the cost is so much. That's why they go for so cheap. That's why they go for so cheap.
I can do anything I put my mind to.
You can't get on a plane to go to England. What are you going to swim there? How are you going to go to fucking England?
That was a good point, actually. I can't do that. Yeah, that was a good point.
It's like kind of the whole thing. Like in order to get there, you got to get on a plane, which would be awesome.
I forgot about that point. Someday though.
No, you can take a boat.
But once I get there,
it's a 5-day cruise.
It's only 6 hours. Like if I land in London to get to Scotland.
Like that's like north Scotland. I think it's like a 5 or 4
What the heck? I didn't know this.
I could be a little wrong here.
I could go on the tour to Harry Potter. That sounds awesome.
Maybe
you can come with me in December when I go to. I might do the Oxford Union.
There.
Come on.
There.
Come on.
You've been to Oxford before?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I've been to London a million times. I don't think I've ever been to Oxford.
Well, Oxford's like an hour and a half out.
Yeah,
it's a bit different. It's different vibes for sure. There's a castle in the city. It's kind of shit there. I
mean, I don't really. I just don't like.
You don't like the UK?
No, I don't. I really don't like the UK. The weather is so shit.
No, what do you mean you don't like clouds?
Dude, you know what it is? You know what it is?
I like clouds and rain.
Every time I go to England, the last day of that trip, it'll actually be sunny. And it gives me this glimmer of hope. Yeah. Like, oh my God, this could be an unimaginably beautiful country.
Yeah.
But then I'm reminded of how shit the weather is all the time.
I love it. Obviously being like a gamer growing up. The moment it rains, it's like a free pass to stay inside and play games. When it's raining outside, playing video games is so cozy.
But I'd do that here when it's like 70 degrees and sunny. It never rains here. That's what I'm saying.
I feel bad when I'm indoors and it's beautiful outside. Like I feel like I should be outside.
Yeah, except for it's been too hot lately.
Nah, you're crazy. I love how hot it is. It's awesome.
That's a little too hot.
We're different.
Yeah.
It's too hot.
I've been, working on my tan. Getting low.
Yeah, you still haven't gotten that weird thing checked out.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, go to the hospital.
Look at that. Look.
Oh, that is a color that I would
look
be
at
concerned
it.
I don't
about.
want to. And
look at it.
It's yucky.
It's bled before, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Should
it
go to the
needs to
hospital.
get looked at.
I think it's just a mole under the skin.
I'm gonna tell your mom.
Oh no, don't. Oh no.
I'm gonna
please
tell her.
Please don't. She's gonna. Oh my God. I have a funny story about my mom that I gotta tell you guys. So you guys know what happened with CrowdStrike, right?
No, I don't even know what CrowdStrike is.
So CrowdStrike is like an antivirus software that is basically in apparently every computer.
So it's like Norton?
And they pushed the update.
Norton's fucking awful.
Yeah, they pushed the update.
Okay.
Right? And the update was like, it had like a flaw in it. So every single computer around the planet simultaneously that's run on that update had a blue screen of death, which meant that like you had computers not working in airports, hospitals, all this stuff. Like it was basically like Y2K. And this happened while we were sleeping in America, right?
Oh, great.
So great. Except I woke up at 6:30 that morning to the most ominous text message from my mom. I'm gonna read it to you.
Oh God.
Like
that would stress me
and
out.
it's just like, that stresses you out. Trust me.
Yeah.
This is like, I wanted to ask you guys about this as well. If this is like similar in your experience. 1:37 a.m. My mom writes in the group chat, "Hello, ... Are you aware of what's going on? ! Question mark. To which I woke up at 6:13 a.m. and I sent a bunch of question marks. And I was like, is everything okay? And then she went, oh, I think there was a cyber strike or something. And I was like, Mom, you can't text like that.
That's crazy.
You cannot like.
What was her text when Trump nearly got assassinated? What was that text like?
Oh, she was like, evil never dies. She literally was like, she said in Turkish, like, kötüye bir şey olmaz. It means like nothing will ever happen to bad people.
I was on the farm and my family said if that was a Republican with that gun, he wouldn't have missed. And then they found out it was a Republican with that gun and they said, oh, fuck.
I got into an Uber driver and it was an Armenian guy, I think. He was telling me all about how like he had to like pay the Russian government or something about where he was stationed or something. It was some whole, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It was some whole wild story. And then I was like, hey man, did you hear about Trump nearly getting killed? And then he goes, he like pulled over. He's like, what? And I was like, yeah. Like,
you said he got killed? You lied to him.
No, you were just lying for attention.
I said someone.
He was just being a girly pop. I don't blame you.
So then he pulls over. He's like, you're kidding me. That's my boy. That's my boy. I was like, whoa.
My boy.
And then I was like, all right. And then he started going off. And then he was like,
I can't say anything. I'm Turkish.
And then he told me, and I found it fascinating because I just, I just like knowing, I like talking to people and just hearing how they view things. And he was like, yeah, he's dumb, but I'm dumb. And I like that. I was like,
okay, bitch.
Why did this Armenian man progressively get more Southern in your story? He's dumb and I'm dumb too.
Yeah, like, he's dumb, I'm dumb. I don't know what the action was like. And then like he was going on and on about weird stuff. Then it got really weird. And he was like, yeah. And I started playing into him.
And the car is still parked?
No. Then after he checked his phone, he then texted a friend and then started driving again. And then I was just feeding into him because I just wanted to hear how
you needed a story.
I just wanted to hear what
You're
else
a podcaster.
I love doing that.
And then he's like, where do you get your news? I was like, BBC. He's like, no. I was like, oh, okay.
You should have been like, this Turkish guy.
Yeah. And then
his name is Hassan Piker.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think he might be like, nah, fuck that guy.
He definitely would have been like that.
I was like, the BBC, it's fine. It's whatever. And then he goes, well, I heard liberals are eating babies. And I was like, this is like some Alex Jones stuff. I was like, this is impressive. I was just impressed.
I don't think it's Alex Jones stuff anymore. No, I think like what used to be conspiracy theories that like we would laugh at, like, who would believe that? Oh, like, crazy people. Like, oh, just Cutie's extended family. Come on. Now it's like Cutie's extended family plus.
Yeah.
It's like the regular dude on the street is now like fully tapped into that psycho shit.
Yeah, I only get my information from Trisha Paytas and Jesus Christ. So I'm all caught up personally.
You've been steering right.
I've been doing good.
Trisha's been on the hasanabi camp, so technically.
Damn it. No, Trisha.
So you're getting it from me.
Trisha, leave.
So you've been getting it from me, I think.
No.
Yeah.
I will say it was funny with my family after Trump got shot because we're all talking about it and Ludwig goes in. My family's great, by the way. I got a bunch of uncles. They're crazy. And it's weird. It's actually interesting because half of my family has now left the church. New to me. Wow. By the way.
Wow.
They didn't even tell you?
Not half, probably like 30%.
Damn, what do they hate you that they didn't tell you that they left the church?
My family reunion was 105 people.
how did nobody tell you that they left the church?
We don't text. I don't text. Look at my phone. I've got 300 something messages.
Bitch, I know you don't text. I text you all the time and you don't respond to me.
Yeah, I don't text.
Okay.
I'm off the grid. So they didn't tell me they left church. Anyway, I show up and like some of them were like sneaking alcohol. Crazy. That's never happened on the farm ever. Anyway, so a few of them are like drunk outside of an RV, which now I've got like drunk uncles. Kind of fun. Never had those before. That's fun. So I've got drunk uncles. And they're talking about Trump. And then Ludwig walks over and he's like, talking about Trump? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, what do you guys think about the pandemic? And they lose their minds. They thought it was so funny. They'd never heard pandemic before. And Ludwig killed that night.
I do that literally all the time.
It was so funny. You do great with my drunk uncles.
It's my favorite thing to do. I will, like, Austin has an uncle that's like really right wing, but he loves me because I fucking rip into Nancy Pelosi all the time. And like,
yeah, they her.
Love that shit. They're like, yeah, that boy's funny. So it doesn't take much to entertain conservatives, but also they're very fun. So I love it entertaining them.
I'm always amazed how you don't get worn out just talking about this shit. It's just so much.
This is my life. This is This is what I truly enjoy doing. Yeah. So it's not like it's not a burden to me. And even in moments like this, when there's like so much going on in real time, like information overload, I'm like overlord. I'm ready for it because this is what I do. And I get excited when like other people are finally interested and finally invested in it. Like I'm here every day. I'm doing this every single day, rain or shine, no matter what.
Yeah.
Having said that, however, more people paying attention to it is good at the end of the day, I think.
You feel like our democracy is on the brink of collapse?
I mean, we don't talk about politics on this podcast, but like,
except for my presidential campaign.
Yeah, except for QD.
Sorry, that was more of a meme question. You have to answer that seriously.
It is. I'm going to fix it. Don't worry.
I like that.
I'm going to be Mr. Beast's vice president.
That would be great.
I said I'd do it.
I'm going to be labor secretary to Mr. Beast.
I want Sketch to be my my war person.
Okay.
He's in charge of war. I'm putting Sketch in charge of it. He'll do great.
Someone
will be like, I want war against America. And I'll be like, no, thank you, brother. It'd be awesome. You can't keep warring against that.
You can't keep warring against that.
So
diplomacy.
I've thought it all through, really. Yeah. But that's our extent of politics on this podcast.
I like that. That's like, we should do a lineup of like, who do you put in like, the EPA?
What's that one?
The Environmental Protection Agency.
Maya.
Oh, yeah.
Fair. That's a lock. That's actually a banger.
Thank you.
Right.
Maya and I are going to do a panel. Are you jealous?
About what?
At TwitchCon.
What do you have in common?
About being besties. She was like, oh, I want to do a panel with my best friend Hassan.
That's crazy. What do you
I don't know Maya well, but that doesn't sound like Maya.
That's crazy that you're saying that because that's what the panel is about.
I don't know a thing you guys would talk about.
What
do you have in common with Maya? You both like basketball.
Our love for the environment.
Both having a podcast with me.
Yeah.
Yay. Thank you, Marsh. You're the best.
And having a podcast with you.
I got him both the cold brews. I got Hassan both of them.
You knew my order was double cold brew.
You laughed at me for getting a small. This is still too big.
Drama queen.
That's what she said.
Not drama queen. Not a drama queen.
She never said that.
Not a drama queen. Do you just ever wonder that?
Yeah. I won't eat that. I won't force you guys to watch me chew. I'll eat it later. Thank you, though.
I just think Americans don't like coffee. I think they like milk. The milk pilled.
You're not wrong about that.
You did a milk sponsor.
I do. I got a milk sponsor. I'm crazy.
I just feel like a lot of American coffee is like, it's all about volume. Isn't that crazy?
You got a dairy sponsorship? Like Big Milk?
Big Milk.
Yo, that's so sick.
This is the coolest sponsor I've ever heard about.
Yeah.
I wish they'd give me one. Like I fucking love milk.
He loves milk.
I love milk.
Look at me. Stop promoting it. Stop promoting it for free.
Look at me. This body was built on fucking dairy.
He was built on dairy, and it has more nutrients to keep you focused and more hydrating than water.
Have to do it here. We're not.
And they've got a Fortnite cup that they're paying for women.
I don't drink milk anymore.
Okay, so you hate women in gaming.
Hate them.
Love
gaming.
Oh, wait.
Fuck yeah.
That should high five that shit.
Yeah, we hate women here. Don't even fret.
Okay, wait, are you allowed to are you, now that you've taken that, are you allowed to now talk shit about milk if you want to, or do you have to
Oh, it's
like a
6-month sponsor. So.
Okay. So
But I love milk.
move on.
I'm currently drinking milk in my coffee. So
for the duration of the 6 months, she can never mention Ninja's nut milk, which is like she always wants to.
I can mention milk and I can mention his nuts, but I can't mention nut milk.
Yeah, she always wants to talk about Ninja's nut milk.
Nuts.
What is this podcast?
We have ADD.
You've been on this podcast so many times.
I have.
Not with me.
Yes,
Oh,
actually, never
true.
with you.
Yeah,
yeah.
because he
Crazy.
hates women, so we
I
always
know.
try to like.
No,
we
it's
always
not
tell
true.
him. He's always like, "Oh, is the broad gonna be there?" And I'm like, "Damn, the
I've
broad,
never used the term.
Hassan,
the broad."
You hate charity, I decided.
Wow.
Well, okay, go on.
Because you would have raised so much more money if you would have donated your underwear. We've talked about this.
Well, his basketball did do a fair amount. To be
No.
fair. Okay. Well.
I don't care.
No,
We had this discussion.
I mean,
We've talked about you
I-
need to auction off your underwear for charity.
I think that I would do that for sure. I just don't know if people would actually want to buy
I think it'd be
it.
so funny.
And it'd be really embarrassing if if it was like Charlie Shoe status where like people are like, no one wants this fucking thing. Like, get out of here.
what?
You know
People
what I mean?
like Charlie shoes.
But listen, the thing with
Listen.
the thing with items and money raised is that it literally just takes two people who want it badly for it to be the difference between like 3K and 25.
Yeah.
So like, if there's two people who really want it, it goes so much. If there isn't, they're just that one.
So many
person
people
isn't
wanted your
watching.
basketball.
Yeah, there was.
Well, it was a raffle.
It raised a lot of money for raffles.
Yeah,
so.
I was actually upset with him not putting it up for auction at first. I was like, "Damn, you think my shit's a dud? Like you want it to be raffled off?" And he's like, "No, it'll make more money that way."
Yeah,
it
it
will.
did make more money.
And there's a constant. So obviously, I'm sure your viewers maybe they know. Of
You
the
should
show.
describe what
You should
happened.
do it,
Actually,
yeah.
we should probably
shut up
intro
and
that.
listen.
I did a charity auction yesterday. We raised $500,000 charity in one day, which is great.
What's the name of the charity?
The Immune Deficiency Foundation. No other acronyms necessary.
Iron Mouse Defense Force.
Iron Mouse Defense Force.
Yeah.
Also known as the IDF. Bit of an unfortunate acronym. Bit of an unfortunate.
Marsh
acronym,
is laughing.
We normally refer to it as the cool IDF sometimes, or just the.
Just the
cool
Immunodeficiency
one.
Foundation's fine, I think.
I
Yeah.
don't think you need to say
It's
that.
kind of crazy that you just have these two things that are so far apart and they can like affect each other. Anyway,
Yeah.
point being.
One's saving lives, the other one's
yeah.
not. Okay.
So we raised 5,000. We did a charity auction where we asked creators to give items, and this time we had like people from game devs that gave items. So that was really cool.
You know who was the funniest? Was Chris Broad. His video was so funny.
Chris's video was.
I didn't know he had it in him. I'll say it, Chris.
When he said, "Oh, no, Connor hasn't been letting himself go. He just angles himself funny." And that was incredible.
That was so funny.
Well, you know, Chris is a really funny guy.
He
Chris
is.
Chris has got amazing jokes. This is why, the J.K. Rowling joke as well.
Yeah, that was really good too.
He's funny.
I love it when the creators make like these really elaborate videos that are like really
Yeah, like
fun.
Quackity's one was pretty good too.
Quackity's video was great.
I didn't know they put so much effort in it. Now I feel bad.
No. It's like it's different, right? Like if people are there, there's obviously a less like. I'm just like, hey, can I just get a video just so we can like transition?
Right.
But like when someone's away, it's like, hey, this is the only way you can sell your item. People who don't know, but also like I think it gives for a lot of people who like that creator, it gives them it's like a kick for them when they're like, oh, I know this creator, I like this creator a lot, and they're doing a fun bit where these like all these worlds collide.
Yeah.
Legal Eagle did something that was unethical, in my opinion.
I thought it was great.
I could have been $7,500 richer if I arrived 10 minutes later.
The bit also could have failed very badly.
Yeah.
But I thought, you know what? It would be such a good moment if it works that I'm willing to risk this flop.
Because like if I wasn't there, it would have flopped.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if I and
you weren't there,
and if I didn't play ball, it would have flopped as well. But like, of course, I'm not going to sit there and not.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're
I had
son of a
faith.
bitch too. You were like, come on, you got money.
Listen, I saw the video before and I was like, yes, Arnold.
You have to explain the video to me and the viewers
Yes.
who didn't see it.
So Legal Eagle last year gave a gavel, and Ludwig and Hassan really wanted the gavel, and they were bidding over it, and it went for around 5,000, where Ludwig sniped it last minute. I'm
Yeah,
sure
we
it's in your
have
house
it
somewhere.
on the
Yeah.
ground.
Right, yeah. And so it was kind of a fun moment last year, and I think Legal Eagle really enjoyed that. So this year, he decided to make a video with the exact same gavel, but with a giant paragraph written on the box addressed to his best friend Hassan.
Oh.
So he was just glazing Hasan. And then obviously now he realized he was like, okay, all I have to do is just make Hasan bid on this.
And also get Lud to like
and then Lud also like,
yeah.
So it worked out because they both played ball and they both understood the assignment, which I feel bad that
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, this was fun last year. This is not being on the receiving end.
Well, listen, if I ask him back again, he can't do that again.
No, he has to. No, now he has to give me free legal advice.
Okay,
he's gonna have to give me free legal consultation. It's a legally binding contract. When he said he's
really
my
nice
best
guy.
friend.
I hang out with him in Japan. He was really nice.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he's a really chill guy. Really nice as well.
How tall is he?
Quite tall, I guess.
Is he taller than you?
Yeah, taller than me. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a nice guy. Good looking guy too.
He's a great looking dude.
Boyfriend is too susceptible to these auctions.
I feel bad. I did not want him to.
He spends so much money.
I wish he had told me he was going to bid on the Elden Ring thing because I would have told him. I was like, Jack put in a max bid and I knew what it was. And I could have told him.
Well, then he'd like changed his mind. He was like, okay.
Yeah, he didn't want
to. Well, you guys don't know. We got home. He was like, oh, I wish I didn't win this.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy because I'm kind of sad.
He said you could buy it for $21,000 if you want.
But now it's like funnier that he has to sit there with 21 grand.
Yeah.
I wish he told me what he was planning to bid on before so I could tell him. I would have told him don't bid on that. Next year I'm gonna ask him to tell me what he's gonna do.
You gotta have him.
Are you gonna get Miyazaki to sign shit again?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, next year I'm gonna be.
I would like to. I'll try.
Jacksepticeye, buy it from Ludwig.
I'm gonna be locked in. Well, he wanted to give it away. Jacksepticeye wasn't even like interested in keeping it.
I think Jack wanted to be Jack loves giving to charity. I think Jack wanted to give to charity, and he also wanted to be like, you know what, he loves this, but he was like, I don't mind giving it away.
Wow.
I don't know. Jack's
a stand-up guy. I'll say it.
He is. Yeah. He's a nice guy, guys.
I like
nice guy.
The way you just talked about me not hating, like not loving charity.
Yeah, you don't love charity enough.
I've raised
give your underwear.
I've raised like $3 million this year so far.
Not enough.
Did you enjoy Oversimplified's video? Did you see that one? The animation, like the stick animation, the historical guy.
No, I missed that one. It was in the beginning.
So good. He did a really good animated video.
We could watch it.
You want to share?
Is there anywhere that we can?
Yeah, there's a clip of it. It's like a 2-minute animation. I mean, it's long. It's 2 minutes. I don't know if you want to watch.
We can watch.
We
2
have
minutes.
time, Connor. This is your episode.
Oversimplified charity auction.
Yeah. What do you care about most in the world, Connor?
That's a great question. The kids, helping the kids.
Ew, yuck. Me, I don't recycle on purpose. I say the world should go.
It'll be the one from that one. The one.
Huh. Jesus, everyone's clapping.
It'll be, I guess, whenever you see the animation.
You've also got shooters. Can I say that, Connor?
What do you mean?
I'm working late because I'm a streamer.
Yeah.
I'm doing my sponsor.
Yeah.
And I had multiple people come and chat. This is not you because I know you and you're not this. But they were like, Cutie, I am highly disappointed in you. Connor supports you all the time and you're not at his event. I was like,
whoa.
We had to put a command.
Said that to you in
multiple
person?
people, we had to put a command.
Wait, on your stream?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know.
So
I was so surprised because that is not Connor.
No,
so you,
no,
bitches.
I don't know. They would not.
I don't have Twitter on my phone, but I saw your DM to me when I was already in the room. By the way.
Oh yeah, because you were there, and I was like, "Wait, is Hasan coming?" Because I really wanted this bit to go well.
He DM'd me on Twitter. I saw it later because I don't have it on my phone. Like, are you coming?
I was like, bro was like glazing me, and then
dude, of course, I would never. I just didn't
know when you were coming.
Something about Hasan, he never confirms, but he always shows up.
Yeah.
All right.
It's very annoying.
You can probably skip to. Okay, you can play. You have to say.
Hey there, it is I, Oversimplified.
You seen this guy's videos?
Yeah.
He does amazing videos.
When Connor approached me and said, Oversimplified? Do you have anything
Oh my God.
to sell at
Did you do voiceover for this?
It's for charity.
I didn't. This is him. He did all of it.
Whoa.
With a voice like that, Connor?
Sounds exactly like you.
Do anything. Great. But last year,
Sounds exactly like
the
you.
only thing I've ever loved. And now I have nothing left. So I decided my only option this year would be to create something. That's right, an original, oversimplified work of art. So I sat down with a pen and some paper, and I got to work. First, I tried a self-portrait, something with a regal vibe, but it came out a little too egotistical. And so, I threw it in the trash. Attempt 2. Instead of something self-centered,
Oh, good.
I tried to
Like,
make something
you're like,
that Connor might appreciate. I thought of him. and called on the universe to manifest his dream work of
A
art.
sheep.
But something must have gone wrong because what emerged on the page was confusing and scary.
Oh.
And so I threw it in the trash.
Well, don't
I tried to
it
create
that.
something a little spicy, something with a bit of sex appeal. But that one went a little too well because whoever the hell this guy is, he's way too sexy to be
Wow.
a charity object. And I threw it in the trash. Finally.
That's what he
I
looks
said,
like.
I'm overcomplicating
What
this.
he looks
I need to
like.
think
That is what he looks like.
what
I
he
drew
looks
the most oversimplified thing I could. And when it was done, I said, whoa, it's perfect. It was so perfect, I even signed my name on it.
Yeah, he like made it
I
from
actually
my hand. It
happened
was
to
so
be in
cool.
Tokyo at the time, and so I hopped on a train and handed it to Connor.
Oh, you saw him in person?
Yeah,
While I
yeah,
was
yeah.
What does he
there.
look like?
I can't say that.
Does he got a weird nose?
He's very handsome. I'll say that. He's actually very good looking. I'll say that much. I think he's okay. With
Are you glazing him right now
Dude,
because he
I'm
participated
not
in your
kidding.
charity?
He's a very handsome
This
guy.
is gonna be like the dream video all over again.
I
Someday
know.
we're gonna see his
Oh, what are
face.
you saying?
I feel
man?
like
What do you mean? What am I saying?
I feel like 9 out of 10 face reveals, the dude is incredibly good looking. Or like,
Yeah,
person.
everyone's
Like,
well. It's good. I don't know why everyone just assumes if you don't show your face, you're a kraken. but
no,
like,
no, he was because I was streaming at the time, and I was literally getting the flight the next day to come to Europe, and then he was like, "Oh, I can drop it off," so I had to like run down my apartment building and like go and meet him and have a chat. And
oh, that's
I
nice.
did stream, but we've hung out a bunch. He's so cool. He's a really nice guy.
You're always so fucking busy in Japan whenever people are visiting.
my
What the
schedule is-
fuck is that about?
What do you mean? I am a professional. I like
Every
to
time
work.
I'm in Japan, you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not.
He loves working.
Well, no. That's because you give me no heads up.
That's true.
You are like, hey, I'm here tomorrow. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Surely
true.
you booked this flight like weeks ago.
No, I don't. I book it like the day
yeah,
prior.
he
What
does
the
book it the
fuck?
day prior.
Yeah, we all do it.
But it's like I was so
Yeah.
impressed you managed to even get anything to stream of value, because in Japan it is a nightmare to get anything to stream.
He figures it out.
I think you're lucky.
He's a
'cause
cowgirl.
You basically made it the other dude's problem. The guy you had showing you around. Like if anything goes wrong, it's all
What?
on him. No, because like the way Japan works, right?
I instantly get mad at you.
No. So if we were to film something,
Uh-huh.
I have to take a lot of responsibility of like how this all plays out.
Right.
And they are very sensitive about like how it like being perceived.
It's like if I
as-
take you to Disneyland and I get really stressed out because you're like being loud.
yeah, and then like
Okay.
it would be like Disney would.
I'll be like,
but Disney would,
I took
blame
Hassan and
you.
I had to be
Right.
like, stop saying homophobic things at Disneyland.
I could not.
I know.
It was gay night.
So-
Infuriating.
But so like normally there's a lot of conversation. Like we'll have like because Japan, it's like how to do it. They want meetings upon meetings upon meetings to like make sure. Sometimes I'll do a sponsored live stream and they want the script. I'm like to the live stream. They're like, yes, we want a 3-hour script. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'll just write something that doesn't like. I'll just make something up. I'll just say like, this is what's going to happen. This is what I want to say, and I don't say it, but they just want it. There's a lot of trust they put in you, and so he was very lucky that you were able to film a bunch of cool stuff. People were chill with it, because a lot of the time people are not chill with filming.
I think. Well, I mean,
You're a good guy.
there
You're
was
a good guy.
stuff. There were stuff that we wanted to do that we obviously couldn't do for that reason. But like ultimately, it's my first or second time in Japan, so I'm like, even if I was
fine,
walking down the fucking street, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's gonna be fun for me and
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
for people watching.
Well, if you ever want to film stuff, if you just got to give me like a month's heads up when you're coming, and then we can arrange
that
it.
sounds impossible for him.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
sounds
right?
pretty hard, yeah. Like
Well,
everybody dunks on me. I was talking to Lud about this too. I was like, "Yo, you want to go? You want to go to Japan in January?" Like, and he's like, "Oh, well, you're always streaming. You don't know how to chill." And it's like, well, I'm gonna stream in like at 5 a.m. like in a time zone that's like appropriate for me. So like that doesn't even harm the vibe.
I think also Lada has the vision of Japan of like, I think he wants to just be like he wants to drive
Yeah,
around
he
in,
doesn't
like, a
stream
K.
there. He
wants
just
to like drive around in the K
becomes a
car.
citizen.
Yeah, he just wants to like live. Yeah, I think he just wants to vibe it out. I mean,
What
it's a
is
good
up
vibe.
with you white men being obsessed with Japan?
Well, as a lot of people joke on Twitter, it's Wakanda for white people. A lot of people say.
it is.
That's so funny.
Which is,
It
I
is.
think there's some truth in that. Like, I think a lot of, and that's also why a lot of people like they're very defensive about Japan.
You guys
online.
have Japan. I have the Eras tour.
I don't even know what it is. I think anime plays a big role in it. Because like
Anime helps.
I'm decently well traveled. Like I mean I grew up in a whole ass different country my whole life.
Yeah.
And America was very cool for me when I first came here. And when I was growing up in Turkey, I always wanted to live here.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. Japan is, I think, the only place that I've ever visited where
it
I'm
feels
like,
so different. Like
it's so sick.
And
I feel like it's an
stuff,
alien.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first time you go there. You're just like, this is crazy that a place like this can like exist in such a globalized world because it feels so insular. And its cultures and identity is so strong. And I think also so many things make sense and like that are really cool. And everything's clean, everything's safe. The food is amazing. It's all really affordable. Everyone's really polite. Like it just feels like, wow, okay, we kind of like got a lot of things right.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why a lot of people are like always like amazed. And I always tell people like, people who always want to travel the world, they go to Japan and then they just keep going to Japan. They're like, all right, I'm done seeing the rest of the world. They're like, they go to Japan one time, like, I'm going to Japan again next year. I want to go again the year after. There's just so much cool stuff to see. And I think the culture is just fascinating.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think I'll feel that way about China too, but you know, I was supposed to go this year, but I don't know if I'll be able to now because of the election, cycle, and when we were supposed to go with BB No Money. And when I say we, I mean you as well. You were gonna come with me.
You're gonna go to China?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she doesn't
He
even know.
lies
It.
for attention
We were gonna trank her
all the time.
and then pack her up.
I've never been to China.
I really want to go.
I think I love Chinese
Me
food.
too. I want to go to China.
Normally, how I go to a place if I like their food, I'm like,
Really?
yeah. It's like Thailand. I love Thai food.
You gotta go to Kentucky.
Well, no.
You don't like fried chicken?
Well, I don't want to go to Kentucky for fried chicken. That seems like a bit excessive. I've been through a lot of the southern states. I've been to Mississippi.
Okay.
Had a day there.
Well, Kentucky's a little bit better than Mississippi's the worst state.
Is it really?
No,
Yeah.
Ohio.
No,
Listen,
Mississippi's the worst state.
As a white British guy, I get welcomed into a lot of places in America. They're pretty chill. So for me, a lot of the time, everyone's very nice, and they'll be like, "What are you like, a British person or something?" And
But they don't have vegetables, Mississippi.
They also don't. That is one thing I noticed whenever I went anywhere.
Or Louisiana. No vegetables.
So we did a US tour. We went around the whole states, and it was like East Coast. We started in East Coast, and then went down, and then around. So it was like East Coast. Oh, food's nice. As we went south, just started getting more brown and more fried, and it stayed like that until we got back to like California.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh my god, I'll go to a vegan restaurant. Yes, please. I'll just have vegetables, please. But then people make fun of British food all the time, and I feel like it's unjust.
Well, I have a goal of.
I feel like it's unjust.
What a way to wrap that up. That story.
Because, dude, you go to Middle America, and don't get me wrong, the food's nice. It's good. But, like, the variation in food is abysmal. And, like, even if you want a salad, you're like, you've turned this into a 3,000-calorie monstrosity.
Yeah,
with
no,
all the
for
dressing.
sure.
And the croutons may as well be fucking pebbles. Like, what is this?
I forgot to make you bread.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Next time.
He'll be back.
Where are the fucking cookies from last night? You fraud.
Everybody ate them all.
Oh, also, I took the cookies to the...
fraud.
I took the cookies we made to the auction, and everyone ate them.
Yeah, people came up to me and thanked me. I was like,
I was
that's
like,
nice.
well, people were like, sorry, did you make them a cutie? I was like, well, I
You followed the
I was like,
instructions.
I helped. And they were like, so cutie made them. They're like, oh.
You followed the instructions.
I know.
now.
I just mixed it. Like,
Come on, you followed the instructions.
I can't wait to make cookies.
I do have a goal of going to Vermont in the fall, though.
Why Vermont?
I don't know. Sounds nice. I want somewhere with apple cider donuts.
Is that a plane? Like
Yeah.
thing? Oh,
Or Oregon, because Oregon also has apple cider donuts.
You reckon they could like trank you? Just like they just like
I don't
You go
know.
visit
put you to
Austin?
sleep.
It was just I don't know. It was fine. But I have an idea. I want to do everybody has to go around the table, your W of the week and your L of the week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Easy,
I
easy
like
W
that.
for me.
Yeah, you can start with your W.
Well, W charity. L, I'm in leaving. I'm really sad to go this time.
I told you could stay.
I know, but like I feel I've been out of Japan for a month, and like I don't know, I really miss it. But at the same time, I was getting so used to being in your house and like Swift and Cooch. It was so cool. Like
My immigrants with weird accents left, so I have openings now. So if you want to change his scenery,
Lud told me, he's like, so we have a deal. It's like, Hassan gets the Aussie boys and Ludwig gets Connor. I was like, what is
It's a
this?
custody deal.
Yeah, I was like, what is this deal?
just saying, you can see how the other side lives a little bit. I'm just pretty cool out here.
Oh, you also get Tarek.
Yeah,
Tarek.
I do
yeah,
get taught
the custody is interesting.
He
He
gets
gets Tarek.
because he's Turkish. Like I have to get him.
Who else do we get? We get Squeaks.
You can have him.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Damn. Okay.
Well,
okay.
he was
just
at
like-
January 6th. It's a little
You get
weird.
Austin. We get.
Oh, you can have him as well.
I don't want him.
No.
for the
You should
record.
you should have him.
You get Austin. We get. We usually get like extra Emily.
I mean, I'm just kind of like amazed at how I really love that like aspect of American culture where everyone's so willing to like be like, hey, come stay at my place. But people are like, you get one day and you better not fucking distract me.
I think that's more of a content creator thing though.
You think so?
Well, I'm Turkish, so that's like very much like I love hosting people and I love, feeding people and forcing them to do like a rigorous training camp while they're here. That's the other thing. When you stay with me, you have to wake up at 7 a.m. to go work out.
Fuck that.
Oh, that's the
we wake up at like 10 and we go get coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
My house is fun.
I love that.
I made Alex and Alexa stick to my schedule. Obviously not to like the stream. No.
They went on your stream.
But I didn't ask them.
Alex is also in like insane shape.
So that's the funniest part. So Alex is
like
around my
body fat.
He's 6'5". I'm 6'4", right? And he is like when he first came in, he was like 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Flat.
Yeah.
Around like 6% body fat, 7% body fat, something insane.
Crazy.
And he has like very fast metabolism. I have very slow metabolism, but I work like crazy.
Yeah.
So I put them through like my training, basically. Like we train 4 times a week.
Oh my God.
And then we play basketball for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't
usually.
want to stay at your house. I don't want this.
Yeah, three times a week we play basketball. 4 times, or sometimes we would do 2-a-days where we would train and then play basketball at night. And obviously they didn't stick to it the entire time. Like they didn't, I definitely
do they
did
get a
more.
say in this, or that? Like, do they
No.
get to,
No.
Well, they wanted to. They wanted to.
Okay.
It's Camp Hassan.
So I made them do all of that, and also I fed Alex like a lot. I was giving him more food than I normally eat because he didn't want to lose weight. He wanted to gain weight.
Yeah, I mean he did eat at my house.
My
like eating.
My weight stayed the same. I didn't lose anyway. I was like 230. I'm still 230. He lost 10 pounds.
Holy.
Oh my God. Yeah. I gain so much weight when I come here because I just love food.
Come train with me. You will lose 10 pounds in a week. 100%.
Yeah, maybe I need to come stay for a week.
When I get back to Japan, I just eat salads and I just hopefully lose it. But fuck, I do love the food, especially in LA. The food culture is amazing here. It's just very expensive.
Yeah, it is expensive.
And tipping always hurts, but I've gotten used to it now. Accepted it. Just accepted it. I clicked that 20% button. No doubt now.
You just got to, or else you're basically killing the person delivering your food. That's the way I see it. It's just, they don't. Do you know how much they get paid? Like in California it's different, but in other places they get paid $2.
Oh, dude.
If they don't get paid
did
tips.
You get Uber Eats in Japan when you were there at all? Or
yeah.
You were probably shocked at how cheap it is. It's
but
you can get a salad for I don't know. It's the salad itself will be not even $10, and then the delivery fee will be $1. I don't even know who's been paying them. I don't know how they're getting any money. I know it's not good though.
They have I like that we're exporting our brain rot to countries where they have Uber. Where in countries where you don't have tipping culture, we are exporting tipping culture to those countries, and now it's apparently happening in Europe too.
No one fucking tips in Japan on Uber Eats. No one does.
That's crazy.
I don't know a single person. I don't know a single person who tips on Uber Eats. And then if you say you do, people get really pissed off. They're like, don't bring that shit here. They're like, don't do that. Which is fair. I don't think you should tip. I think in Japan, and in most countries, if they're getting paid well, don't fucking do it.
So your W of the week was?
Charity.
$500,000. Can you think of an L of your week?
Other than having to leave, which is a big L, what is an L of the week? I don't. Okay, you guys say your W while I think.
Okay, what was your W, Hassan?
W of the week. It's not even in my control, but this 2024 has been the year of hasanabi vindication, where a lot of predictions I've made have come true, including really weird ones that I forgot I made. March, can you please pull this Reddit clip I'm going to send to you right now?
He's got it on lock. He's ready.
I can't believe he has a good Reddit clip.
No, someone in my community found this and posted it in the subreddit. Are you? What is going on?
Vindicated song.
Oh.
You guys always do this, L and W?
No, this is new, but I like it a lot. I like
welcome.
it a lot, actually.
Okay, calm down.
L was my
Relax.
cake I made.
I'm trying to hype you up.
The cake I made was bad. I feel bad.
What? That's
I just feel like I did.
I sent it to
crazy
you.
L.
I didn't like do you right. Fucked up.
Drama.
Actually, you know what? Actually, no. L
You
of the
did
week.
fine.
L of the week. Probably that nasty hangover I had after.
There
drinking.
you go. There's your
definitely
L of
L.
the week. He drank way too much.
They didn't invite me to the drinking stream.
Bro, you wouldn't. Are you kidding me? You'd have 2 beers and tap out. It'd be a 5-minute.
We've
can
drank
drink-
together.
he can
You
drink
know
a
I
lot,
can drink a
yeah.
lot.
Would you do it? Would you want
I
to get
had
belligerent on
He
stream?
just likes to be invited.
I had problems with alcoholism in my youth.
Oh,
like
okay. Well,
I know how
that
to
sounds like
drink.
we shouldn't
That was
invite
called
you.
training camp.
It's
like-
no, it's fine. I haven't. I don't.
It's fine. He just resents you now.
Okay. Well, all right.
It's
shit.
kind of fucked up that you guys didn't invite me. Okay,
Well,
play it
You
from the
just have
start.
to invite him. It's his
Okay,
thing.
next time I'll be like, come on.
No, it's fine. I would have probably enjoyed, hanging out with you guys and drinking, but
You would
You
have stopped.
could've
You would have
let him
stopped
cam
Ludwig
man
from
next
canceling.
and then like
Yes.
Alexa actually left before, and I was like, maybe they'll ask me.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, maybe they'll
I'm
ask me.
sorry, dude. I
Sad.
didn't know.
No, it's
Connor?
cool when you invite 2 people staying at my house, but not me. Like it's cool.
No, Alexa didn't go.
So I assume
Because
that's
he
your L
left.
of the week.
No, he
not
was
getting
supposed to
invited?
come.
Was he? Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
but he left to,
Okay, well,
he flew to his sister.
Ludwig was arranging this, and I thought it was Ludwig's stream.
Ludwig
And then-
doesn't fuck with you.
That's not
then-
even a joke. You're not
It's,
joking.
no, it's not. It's not. He
guy,
does
stop-
like you.
stop this
I-
No,
drama,
he
all right?
doesn't. He actually does not like me.
I don't think that's true. He's playing basketball with you today when he was supposed to go on a date with me.
I also texted him when I found out that he was sick. No response. Both of you guys suck.
I don't text.
All right, I feel like I'm in the middle. How can you like be a hardened political veteran and Ludwig doesn't invite you and you're like, I feel sad.
Because I'm a human.
fuck?
Because I'm a
What
human
the
being.
fuck?
Because I'm a human being.
I've seen what they say about you online, and you're like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but because you don't
Yeah,
expect
yeah.
it from your friends. You know
That's-
what I mean?
I-
That's what it is. Or people you
Okay.
perceive.
I don't
Okay.
text. That's a me
People you
thing.
thought you were friends with.
I'm not a texter. I'm not.
Okay, let's play the clip. This is a lot of my predictions. This is from March. Gentlemen. The Democratic Party has now activated their contingency plan. I was wrong. Earlier I said, all but a brief moment ago, I just said the Democratic Party does not have a contingency plan. Turns out they do.
It's me.
It's called killing Joe Biden with COVID.
Oh.
That's right. Their original plan was to tell the world that he fucks hard and fucks often. That didn't work because everyone was like, it doesn't matter. He's 800 years old. I don't care about his dick game. Then they were like, all right, let's put him in the hyperbaric chamber again and let him fizzle out. Turns out now they're going in the exact opposite direction. They're putting Biden in contact with people who are COVID positive to see what happens. Oh my God. So that's what happened. And I predicted this in March because there was a news report that came out that they were like restricting, like previously, COVID is obviously still very much a thing. And previously everyone that's in contact with the president was getting COVID tested. Yeah. And in March, they decided no more COVID tests for people who are getting in contact with the president. I was like, that's crazy. He's going to get COVID. And then he did. He's not going to die, obviously. But that, along with many of the other things that I've said in terms of like this election cycle being the most boring one, but having the capacity to become the most interesting election cycle, all of that is.
I feel like also if you're live, as long as you are, you'll get some predictions, right? Right?
True.
you got to get some right. You'd be really bad at your job if some of them didn't happen. But that one's a little weird.
Was that your W of the week?
My W of the week has been that I've a lot of my
winning a gavel. A $7,500 gavel.
No, that was my L of the
maybe
week.
an L.
My L of the
I
week.
thought your L was not getting invited.
You can put this on your taxes though, up to a certain percentage. I was told.
Yeah, I already. I
think
I
he's hit that.
I max out my charitable contributions like probably in the month of January usually.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, my lawyer told me about that. He was like, "You got to stop saying that you can claim it on your taxes." Like, you gotta claim a percentage on the taxes. Which it's a generous percentage. It's a good amount still. Like most people would not hit that thing unless. I know you.
I fundraise a lot and also give a lot of charity. But my L of the week, yes, is that I didn't used to be a believer in magic until I saw my dogs turn into snakes. You know.
Oh my God.
That was a crazy line.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
I'm saying.
damn.
Thought
That's
dog.
deep. That's deep.
Turns out
Whoa,
snake.
Whoa.
Did not invite me to the drinking stream.
As I was saying, I thought it was Ludwig's stream, but then I realized Lud was he's bless him, he's so nice. Lud always wants me to feel like I get my value out of coming here. So I think Lud is always like proactive and being like, let's get you some streams. And I didn't realize the drinking stream was for me.
Oh, cool.
So Ludwig was talking about it a bunch, and I was like, yeah, I'm super down, man. And then and then Alex was like, whose channel is it on? I'm like, oh, Ludwig's. And Ludwig goes, no, it's yours. I was like, oh, all right, sure. I mean,
That's so funny. The whole time I thought it was on Doug's.
Yeah, I wouldn't have cared. I was just down for to
cool.
be an alcoholic for an afternoon. And obviously watching Ludwig say the things he did was very
Stop
funny.
looking at me.
I'm sorry that happened.
Did you
to
like watching the clips of Lud at least? Just having a meltdown? That was fun, right?
He was being an ick monster.
He was
He was being an ick monster.
Dan Clancy moment was crazy.
Yeah,
I was like, what are you doing?
He is a total teetotaler. Like he's such a little baby. Like apparently he downed like 3 drinks and was like, I'm good.
I think he was
out.
just being wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pain. My body really hurt from that. I regret a lot of consumed.
Yeah, I'm actually happy I wasn't invited because like it would have,
I don't want to fuck up the stream schedule, you know.
Yeah,
I was
would have
mindful
fucked
of
me
that. I was
up.
mindful
Like,
of
yeah,
that.
whatever. I just like kind of drank by myself at home because I was sad.
Oh
But
my God.
I would take a sip when you guys were drinking. Like, oh, it's like I'm there. You know what I mean? I was just watching by myself,
You could have stream
crying.
That would be funny.
No, that would be weird as fuck.
Hey guys, I was getting a jumbo margarita too.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
$9 Taco Tuesdays?
Yeah, that would be weird as fuck to do.
Isn't it insane? $9 for unlimited tacos.
That's crazy.
In downtown and like Hollywood Boulevard. It's probably like
That sounds like an extra Emily stream. How many tacos can I eating 100 tacos before I go home?
You know it's probably like bad.
Yeah, they're
It's
not
gotta be
good.
bad.
That's
Taco Tuesday.
black market meat.
Yeah, that's my L. My other L is my other W is, and this is a W for you as well. We got lit on fire.
Oh, that was very fun.
That was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
We actually did get lit on fire.
You have to give context to viewers.
So we did a year ago, last time the Aussie boys were here for like 3.5 months.
I miss them already.
Yeah, I did a thing. Alex had this wonderful idea of lighting each other on fire. And at the time when he first suggested it, he was like, oh, I'm going to make a contraption and I'm going to like light your pants on fire. And I was like,
What a beautiful mind.
I was like, Alex, I love you. I will never do that if you are the one responsible for it. I was like, do you want to do it? Like, I was like,
the stuff he does do on his channel is just straight dangerous.
It's like Michael Reeves being like, let me make you a car.
Yeah. And he was like, he didn't even like think that we would need pyrotechnicians, right? Like he was like, no, I'll just make it and we'll light each other on fire. I was like, that's fire. You know how dangerous that is?
Yeah.
So this year he was like, oh no, I'm going to get a pyrotechnician and like, we're going to have the fire marshal, insurance, all of that. So I was like, yeah, of course I'll do it. Which apparently shocked them because they thought, I'm not exactly interested in like adrenaline junkie shit.
You would do it either.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
I just felt like you have like very good self-preservation.
The moment that I'm working with professionals, I'll do it. I don't give a shit.
Fair enough. Yeah, those guys
Unless
cool.
it's like skydiving. Like,
I want to skydive. I want to skydive so bad. I love bungee jumping. I did that one time. It was so fun.
You bungee jumped?
Yeah, I did it for video. It was amazing. I
don't think I would do that.
It was so cool.
I'd be so afraid.
Because it was like one moment. It's like it felt like what it would be like to just jump off a cliff because you literally are just free falling for like a moment. It was so cool.
Every ounce of depression inside of you was like, this was the right choice.
Yeah, dude.
And then you snap back up and you're like, oh, whatever.
And then you start bouncing. It's just
dark.
fun. I loved it. It was
been
great.
there.
It was awesome. It was really cool. I want to do skydiving there.
Cutie Cinderella, your W and L of the week.
My L of the week was getting a sun blister on my lip, and it's ruined my life. I also had like an ear infection, tooth infection thing going on.
You got like the side of your face just collapsing.
My L of the week was not getting on the airplane. That was big L. I really thought I could do it, and then I just couldn't.
Oh, well,
and then
next time.
I immediately got sick from all the stress of it. You're lucky. You were like at a shoot, but I was at the house sobbing my eyes out over the idea of getting on an airplane. I couldn't do it, but it's fine. That's my L. It'll be a W someday. My W of the week is, do you like my phone case?
I was going to say, I love your phone case. Wait, is this the thing that you want to do?
This is I already have the building. This is Dekoden.
Oh my God.
So you come in.
That's incredible.
You pick out your charms, you pick out your colors, and you just decorate.
The only problem with that is like I want to bite it.
Yeah, Ludwig had I made him one and he picked at it, which is fine because I'll just make him a new one. But
Yeah. So
I wanna give it a bite.
So Dekoden is for phones or just anything decorative?
So you can do phone cases, you can do jewelry boxes, mirrors,
That's
like
neat.
hairbrushes. I'm gonna do Mickey Mouse ears you can decorate for
Oh, wow.
Disneyland.
Oh,
and-
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, but update on Dekoden is I got my building painted. It's all pink now. I've got all my tables and stuff ordered, so it's all gonna come. It should open August.
Wow.
And so Dekoden's gonna open. I probably won't do the bakery pop up. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2, but I probably won't fully do it until honestly next year because the permits and stuff took longer than I expected. Bummer. I'll definitely do like a weekend where we do a bakery pop-up. But the problem is I open in August, September's TwitchCon, October, I'm a Halloween freak. So it's going to be all Halloween streams. I do so many Halloween things. And then November is full prep for Streamer Awards because Streamer Awards got moved to December.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
So I
pumped.
can't do bakery probably until January because, yeah, Streamer Awards December. I've leaked it a few places, but December 7th.
Okay, I was like, thank God.
Everybody.
It's early December.
Yeah, it's early December because I don't want to mess with Christmas, but December 7th. So nominations are going to start October.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
That feels.
I
feel
know.
like nothing's happened this year, but like a lot has happened, like on stream. Am I crazy?
I feel like a lot has happened.
Really?
The former president got shot at.
That's nothing to do with Twitch. It's
No.
not-
I think it's actually a really exciting year for Twitch.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited to see nominees. Like I have some ideas of what we're going to see, but an interesting thing I've been thinking about
Yeah.
as the creator, biting it.
Okay.
It's not a treat.
It looks like a delicious treat.
I'm going to make you one and you're going to be on stream just like chewing on your
I
phone.
I had to give it a little
It's
bite.
okay.
Like, you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Even if it's plastic.
But so I guess as two creators, I would love your opinion on this. I think of breakout creators. So we have the award for breakout creator, and someone that was nominated last year was Max from FaZe. He was nominated because he went from like 1,000 viewers to like 5,000 last year. But this year he's gone from like 5,000 viewers to 20,000 viewers. So it's like, could he be nominated again? I don't think so.
No, because you can't break out twice.
That's what I thought.
break out once.
But
Yeah.
it's such a big.
Big jump.
Yeah, so I wonder if I need like another award to quantify like those big like the year
just
of
5 to
blank, the
20,000.
year of
glow
you,
up.
glow up.
The glow up award.
Yeah,
The come up award. A
Come
streamer
Up.
that went from like 5,000 to like one of the top of the leaderboards.
yeah, because it's interesting because it's also like those people that like because there are people that stream for 20 years and then they just have one good year, 20 years. I don't know. I just said it.
Me, only have one.
Or like, I don't know. So it'll be an interesting year, I think. I think there's lots of new people and we'll see. But it's also weird because it's shortened. It's the shortest nomination period compared because it's like
Yeah.
usually I wait a whole year in between shows, but since I'm moving it forward 3 months, it's only getting 9 months in
it'll
between.
only happen one time, right?
Yeah,
even
yeah.
If there's like, even if you feel.
I'm cooked. This is like this is gonna be like right at, like nominations are happening right as my
Yeah,
peak
you're
season
peaking.
is happening. No one's gonna vote for me.
Oh.
I'm not gonna win
Wah,
again.
wah.
I'm gonna lose again.
I get
Fucked up.
nominated. is
You
over
won
enough.
once.
Yeah, you won once.
You can't win every year.
I would like to.
I don't know what to tell you. You can't.
I would
campaign.
like
Unless
to.
you're Kai, I guess.
I would like to win every year.
Okay, you can try.
You
Feel
got a
free.
campaign. You got a campaign.
Yeah,
He doesn't really campaign either.
Campaign sucks, though.
No.
but
It
hey,
does suck,
yeah,
but-
hey, you gotta-
I don't
wanna win.
campaign.
Nah.
All right. Well, speaking of snapping, we're
Yeah.
gonna snap to the Patreon.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna go behind the paywall at patreon.com/fearand.
It's going to get juicy. I'm going to talk about my favorite DJ, if you know what I mean.
Shit.
Cody Co.
Yeah.
Can I pee?
Whoa.
I'm ready to
No, you're
chat.
not allowed. Wait, to talk about what you want to promote. Thank you so much for coming on
thank you,
CDawgVA.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. We have Trash Taste if you want to watch a podcast. That's
It's
different.
actually good.
Well, I was going to say that, but you know,
Not
come
shit
watch
like
it.
this.
Twitch,
What?
Twitter,
We're
all that fun
fine.
stuff. All right. No, you guys do good. You guys do good. Can I pee
We're
now?
fine. Yeah.
Yes, you can
Okay,
pee
cool.
now. And we'll see you on the other side.
Bye, guys.
Cody Co, though. I
Yeah.
think it's crazy.
Hey, do you know what's
He's
going on?
DJing in the Encore right now.
I know,
Yeah.
I know the rough gist of what's going.
Yeah, he like for those of you who don't know, Tana Mojo.
Tana Mojo.
Tana Mojo. Fuck, I always fuck her last name up.
That's a hot name.
Friend of the show.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, she's been on before.
Did you ever message Brooke about coming on?
No.
Okay.
Because I asked her to be on a group chat that I'm with her and Jeff, and she never replied. So I was like, I don't think she wants to come on.
Damn, she won't fuck with you.
I can't believe he.
She also wanted me to go on her pod, but then she never actually followed through.
We'll do a tradesies. Hit her up and be like, hey, do you want me on your pod? Also, will you come on mine? Just do the double hit.
But I don't think she wants me to go on her pod. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think she doesn't want me to go on her pod, and she doesn't want to come on the pod, I don't think.
Oh, okay. Well,
but
fine.
regardless, doesn't matter. She talked about this like on a live stream, on a live streamed podcast episode in front of a live audience, saying that Cody Ko had the smallest penis that she's ever had sex with.
It is the funniest way that she talked about, like...
That was the funniest way to abuse someone, like, who groomed you.
Yeah. Like, someone was like, who's the smallest penis? And she was like, nobody look at me but Cody Ko. But it's okay, I can say that because I was 17. And it's like...
Yeah, and then everyone was like, what the fuck? Like, that's statutory rape. What are you talking about? And then she, like, elaborated further, and then it came out that Gabby Hanna had actually warned Cody prior and was like, hey, I know she, like, looks like she's, you know... of age, but she's actually 17, and Cody was like, "Oh,
but his set's
thank you for letting me know.
fire.
I'm gonna have sex with her anyway."
His set is probably so good though at the club.
His DJ set?
Yeah,
It's probably so fire though.